we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Like what you see? Give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all our latest adventures. For those of you who haven't seen part 1 or 2 yet, we have set off on a road trip down the Oregon coast, starting in Astoria, stopping in Yachats and the Siuslaw National Forest, and now we're headed down to Coos Bay and Bandon area to find some camping. So we're finding that finding places dispersed camping along the coast is really difficult. There's not a whole lot of options, and the options that are there are taken. And unless you go way back into the coastal range, which we don't want to do because we want to be have easy access to the beach. So we just made a reservation at an RV park, which we usually don't like staying at RV parks or any kind of developed campground, but this one actually looked kind of cool. And it was the only place we found that actually had one spot left. So we got it, we snagged it. But yeah, everything else was full, and we have 2 full days left. So we decided that instead of spending our entire days driving around looking for camping spots, which is usually pretty fun and adventurous, we decided, we just want to come to the beach and relax and enjoy the beach. So we got this RV park spot. We check in at 2, so we have a few more hours, and then and then we can just enjoy the rest of our time here, not having to worry about anything, and just enjoy the beach. It's still really early and we can't check into our campsite yet, so we went to the downtown area, grabbed some coffee, and walked around. So Jason just went into this little store to pick up some ice, and he found this local made beef jerky I wanted to share with you guys because it's probably some of the best beef jerky I've had in my entire life. It's called Criminal Jerky. So good, it should be illegal, and it's really, really, really good. Like I said earlier, we don't really do RV parks, but this one is actually really cool. It kind of reminds us of like a little hostel that we would stay at in like Costa Rica or something. It's a really cool place. It's got a little hammock area, a little hangout area. It's very dog friendly. Just got some good vibes here. And then here's a little map of the place. This kind of cracked us up right there. It even has a little cannabis cabin. I thought that was funny. But yeah, this place is really cool. We got our camp all set up.
Hi.
Now that we're all settled in, we decided to take a drive to the beach and relax.
There's a place nearby that does horseback riding tours on the beach. This group looks like they're on their way back. We've definitely got to do that next time we're in town. The beach we decided to stop at is called Devil's Kitchen. Devil's Kitchen is a beautiful beach with tons of wildlife both in and out of the water. There are also very interesting rock formations, beautiful flowers, and soft powdery sand.
Today is supposed to be very warm and sunny, but right now we're down on the beach and it's windy and cold and a little overcast, but it is still early, like 11:30 in the morning. We're gonna set up right here between these two rocks where it blocks the wind, and it's actually kind of warm once you're out of the wind. So hopefully this haze burns off. Get some sun on this white skin.
Devil's Kitchen really is a beautiful beach, and we enjoyed the peace and quiet, as well as checking out the really cool rocks. We all, including Sammy, had a nice relaxing morning at the beach, but it's almost lunchtime, so we headed back to the RV park, parked our car, and walked into town to get some locally caught fresh seafood. We ate at Tony's Crab Shack. Apparently they have the best crab sandwich on the coast. Since both crab and sandwiches are two of my favorite foods, I couldn't pass this up. And I agree, the crab sandwich was probably one of the best I've ever had.
Ooh, that's delicious.
We highly recommend this spot. Great food and super friendly, helpful staff. Our next stop was Bandon Brewing to taste some of the local brews. And they were delicious.
Pilsner.
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse.
It's a Norwegian farmhouse.
Yum.
We then took a stroll through town to check out some of the local shops and sites. These fish were made from trash found in the ocean to bring awareness and help save the seas. course, we couldn't pass up the wine bar where we had a glass of delicious Pinot, a cheese plate, and tasted some other types of wine as well. Our final stop before heading back to camp was the bakery. Jason always needs his cookie fix. The man is obsessed with cookies.
She heard the word cookies.
We got snickerdoodles.
What?
And a sugar.
Later that evening, we went to a great lookout point to watch the sunset and the incredible surf. To give you some perspective on how huge these waves were, that rock they're crashing against is at least 40 feet tall. The next morning, I made a hearty breakfast of sausage, eggs, and toast before heading out to check out a nearby reef that is said to be the home of several seals and sea lions. The lookout at Cape Arago State Park, you can enjoy beautiful views of Shell Island and Simpson Reef. Simpson Reef is one of the few places in Oregon where you can see thousands of marine mammals. Harbor seals and elephant seals are known to breed here. It also serves as a resting area for California sea lions.
There's some sea lions right out there.
Next stop, the Coquille Lighthouse. The lighthouse was first lit in 1896. It was built to mark the entrance to the Coquille River and help mariners get past the shifting sandbars. The light also serves as a coast light for vessels heading up and down the Pacific Ocean. Right next to the lighthouse is a jetty we walked down to watch the surf and a couple of playful seals. After all that exploring, we worked up an appetite and headed back into town for lunch and checked out the local farmers market. I really enjoyed the farmers market. There was not only tons of local honey, fruits, veggies, and baked goods, but local artisans too, selling candles, jewelry, household items, and more. And of course I picked up a new bow tie for Sammy at the farmers market. We spent the remainder of the evening checking out Face Rock.
Face Rock, and those are called the Cat and Kittens, which makes me very happy.
You can definitely see why they call it Face Rock. The next morning before heading home, we woke up early to catch the circles in the sand. According to their website, the intention of Circles in the Sand is to share love, joy, and kindness, something we can all use right now. The team of artists create a sandy path surrounded by intricate design and artwork for all to enjoy.
We are heading home, sadly, but we've had a great time. It's been a good week. We're gonna make a few stops on the way home, hopefully see some elk at an elk viewing area, and maybe a couple other cool things.
Unfortunately, there were no elk that morning at the viewing area, but there was a lot of interesting information about elk, as well as many birds and beautiful scenery. That was such an amazing trip, and we're happy we were able to share it with you. It's no wonder Oregon is called the Pacific Wonderland. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we explore more of the Cascades in Central Oregon.